Were you aware that turtles can triumph over snakes and even crocodiles? Or that there exists a turtle where placing your fingers or hands in its mouth is decidedly a bad idea? Even among these seemingly awkward reptiles, there exist true behemoths. Today, you'll delve into the details about them. In this video, I'll introduce you to the biggest, most formidable, and perilous turtles inhabiting our planet, explaining their astonishing capabilities. Number 10. Archelon. The Archelon is a giant sea turtle of the Cretaceous period and one of the largest known turtles in history. It belonged to the extinct Crocodile family related to the modern leatherback sea turtles I just told you about. These species became extinct about 80.5 million years ago, and the largest fossilized remains were found in the U.S. state of South Dakota. The total body length of these turtles was about 4.6 meters. They weighed more than 2 tons, and their front flippers were 5 meters in width. In many respects, the Archelon resembled leatherback sea turtles. They had no bony shell, moved rather slowly, and hunted mostly jellyfish. However, due to their leisurely lifestyle and frequent breaks for sleep, they lived more than 100 years. Number 9. The largest turtle in the world. The leatherback sea turtle is the only modern species in its family and the largest turtle in the world. The largest measured individual had a total body length of 2.6 meters and a weight of 916 kilograms. Leatherback's front flippers can grow from 2.7 meters in large specimens. According to other data, these turtles are 2.5 meters long and have a weight of 600 kilograms. Curiously, the leatherback sea turtle does not have the bony shell that many other turtle species have. The name of the turtle is not accidental, it really is covered with skin. Actually, these turtles still have a shell which is invisible to the human eye, though it is not connected to the skeleton and consists of small bony plates connected to each other. According to scientists, the leatherback sea turtle is one of the best ocean divers. It can dive to a depth of 1,280 meters. It is common in all tropical seas and sometimes swims into temperate. It can live north of other species due to the fact that it maintains a higher body temperature. Unfortunately, these days the leatherback sea turtle is in a vulnerable position. The scientific community is alarmed by the fact that there are very few females of this species left in the wild. Plastic pieces in the oceans are believed to be the main cause of the population decline. Leatherback sea turtles mistake the piece of plastic for jellyfish, which they usually prey on and swallow them. Thus, plastic trash kills more of these turtles per year than humans do when they hunt them. Do you want to know what one of the largest turtles in the history of Earth looked like? Surprisingly, it was much less aggressive than the most dangerous of modern turtle. Stay tuned and soon you'll see an ancient giant that weighed more than 2 tons and find out which turtle is considered the most dangerous and aggressive in the world today. Number 8. Matamata. These bizarre creatures live in the standing waters of South America. They're common from the Orinoco River basin to the Amazon basin. This species grows to a very impressive size. The body length of an adult turtle is about 40 to 50 centimeters, and weight is up to 15 kilograms, and unconfirmed reports indicate that there were some individuals which length was about 1 meter. The matamata is not dangerous for humans. It feeds almost exclusively on live fish, occasionally eating tadpoles, frogs, clams, and waterfowl and bushing them, but it can see the living daylights out of you by its appearance. In fact, the turtle needs its long snake-like neck to breathe while staying in the water, and the eerie outgrowths on its shell and muzzle are for camouflage purposes. However, an unprepared person is unlikely to recollect all these facts when encountering such a creepy creature. Number 7. Cantor's giant softshell turtle. The Asian giant softshell turtle, or Cantor's giant softshell turtle, is one of the largest freshwater turtles in the world. It can reach a length of up to 200 centimeters and weigh about 2 kilograms. Its appearance is very large, and the facial expression is usually as if it is afraid of something. However, few people will be able to see an individual of this species. 95% of the time, they spend buried in the mud and sand at the bottom of freshwater reservoirs. This is how Cantor's giant soft-shelled turtles track their prey. They can rise to the surface to breathe just twice a day and spend the rest of the time in the water getting the oxygen they need through pharyngeal breathing. Until recently, the Cantor's giant soft-shelled turtle was thought to be extinct. It was at last seen in Cambodia in 2003. In 2007, thanks to the ground search of one of Cambodia regions, the turtles were found. They were found alongside a short stretch of the Mekong River. Number 6. The most aggressive turtle in the world. Do you think that the world's most dangerous turtle must be just gigantic in size? Well, nature has decided that the largest and most creepy-looking turtles of our planet must be pretty peaceful, and the title of the most dangerous turtle in the world is rightly earned by a relatively small but aggressive species called the common snapping turtle. The common snapping turtle has a large head with bulging eyes, a large mouth with sharp jaws and powerful clawed paws. The animal is known for its aggressiveness when captured. The turtle actively defends itself, biting the offender. For the winter, these turtles burrow into the silt at the bottom of reservoirs and hibernate. In northern areas, this hibernation lasts from October till May. The common snapping turtle's resistance to the cold is interesting. It's not uncommon to see them actively moving in the water under the ice or crawling on the ice. The common snapping turtle's diet includes both live and dead fish, all kinds of small animals up to waterfowl, carrion, as well as aquatic vegetation. However, the common snapping turtle will not retreat at the slightest threat. It's known that it often attacks objects much larger than itself. For example, in Bavaria, a big fuss was made when a common snapping turtle bit a guy's leg when he was swimming in the river. The bite was so strong that the guy had to wear a leg brace on his injured leg for 2 months. Number 5. Alligator snapping turtle. Actually, many people argue that it's the common snapping turtle, which is the most aggressive and dangerous in the world. According to many scientists, the most dangerous one is the alligator snapping turtle. It got its name because of its extremely powerful jaws and protrusions on the carapace, similar to the rough and ribbed skin of an alligator. The alligator snapping turtle is often mistaken for a common snapping turtle, but on closer inspection we can see that they are very different, particularly in the neck, snout, and shell. The alligator snapping turtle's shell is more mottled and rigid, and of course they also differ in size. This is due to their different lifestyles. Number 4. The common snapping turtle often travels long distances, while the alligator snapping turtle prefers to lead a sedentary lifestyle. The reptile has a rather interesting way of hunting. Sitting in an ambush, it sticks out the tip of its tongue, which looks like a small pink worm. The baited fish instantly becomes a treat for the alligator snapping turtle. Number 3. Turtle versus crocodile. And what's the most dangerous reptile in the world? In the United States, alligators and crocodiles have long held that title, but in a small freshwater lake in eastern Texas, the king of reptiles had to step aside. There's a small restaurant above the lake whose visitors are happy to feed the critters with their lunch. At the moments of feeding, you can clearly see all the inhabitants of the lake, but only fish and small turtles with soft shells swim around the crocodiles. They are clearly not competitors for the huge reptile, but what animal can compete with the reptile? Take a look. Did you see that? From this angle, it looks especially creepy. The alligator snapping turtle slowly floats up from the bottom. 2 individuals of this species that live in the lake are over 150 years old. Their weight is pretty impressive, so it's not surprisingly the crocodile preferred to get away. Number 2. Turtle versus snake. The snake in this video is quite large, but it fell prey to the alligator snapping turtle. At first, the snake was attracted by the turtle's head sticking out of the water, but it was only bait. Immediately, the snake turned from hunter to prey. The turtle first bit off the tip of the snake's tail, trying to hold on to the resisting reptile, and then it bit into its side. It's unlikely that the snake was able to get out of its dead grip. Number 1. Turtle versus sharks. Even the largest and most experienced turtle would be powerless against some sharks. This video was shot off the coast of Australia, not far from Coral Bay Beach. Several large sharks attacked the turtle swimming near the surface, but it fought back. The fight lasted for several hours. The video shows the moment when the turtle became exhausted and stopped putting up much resistance. An eyewitness was able to film the last moment of the big shark's attack, in which it managed to grab the turtle, nearly damaging the camera. That's a wrap, everyone. Which turtle from today's episode left the biggest impression on you? Share your thoughts in the comments below. If you enjoyed the episode, subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, and ensure you're notified of future videos. Thank you for watching, and until next time, farewell.